जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर धारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर धारी। यशोदानंदन व्रजन रंजन यशोदानंदन व्रजन रंजन यमुना तीरावतारी। यमुना तेरा अनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। जय गौरान्विता जय गौरान्विता गौरान्विता जय गौरान्विता। जय प्रभुपद जय प्रभुपद प्रभुपद जय प्रभुपद। जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय। गौर ब्रह्मदे हरि हरि बोल। जय विश्वपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शतश्री श्रीमद ऐसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शील प्रभुपाद की जय। जय विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शतश्री श्रीमद भक्ति सिद्धांत गोस्वामी श्रील सरस्वती महाराज प्रभुपाद की जय। रामचर हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। जय जय श्री श्री किशोर किशोरी गोप गोपीनाथ राधा कुंड श्याम कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। मथुरा वृंदावन धाम की जय। नवदीप धाम की जय। जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय। गंगा माई की जय। यमुना माई की जय। भक्त देवी तुलसी महारानी की जय। समेत भक्त वृंद की जय। घोर ब्रह्मानंदे हरि हरि बोल। All glories to assemble of devotees. All glories to assemble of devotees. All glories to assemble of devotees. All glories to Guru and Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada की जय। Welcome to everyone, those who are here and those who are on online, to Sri Kishore Kishori Temple, ISKCON, Chicago. We will continue Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 22, Text number 22, and Chapter 72, Text number 22 and 23. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Janmadhyasya Netitarastasa Chartasya Vigyasarat Tene Brahma Hridayadikavaye Munti Yashraya Tejo Varimudamyata Vinima Yatra Trisagram Saha Damna Sena Sadakrukam Satyam Param Dhimai Nigam Kalpotaragali Palam Sukhamuka Dravyamrita Samritam Pivat Bhagavata Brasamalayam Muraho Rasika Bhuvi Bhavaka. Please repeat. Sri Sukha Uvacha Swaraira Kruti Vistamstu Prakoshtoir Ja Hatahir Api Rajanya Bandho Ubhigyaya Drushta Purvan Achintayat. Continue. Sri Sukha Uvacha Saraira Krutivis Tamstu Prakoshtoir Jatairapi Rajanya Bandhu Vigyaya Drushta Purvar Achintayat. Sri Sukha Uvacha Swaraira Krutivis Tamstu Prakoshtairja Atorapi Rajanya Bandhun Vigyaya Drushta Jushtan Achintayat. Sri Sukha Uvacha Saravai Akrivistamstu Prakoshtairja Atairapi Rajanya Bandhu Vigyaya Drushta Puvan Achintayat. What you are meaning? Sri Sukha Uvacha. Sukadeva Goswami said, Swarahi, by their voices, Akrutivihi, they are bold statues, Tan, them, to, however, prakhoshthishtai, by seeing their forearms, ja, by bowstrings, hatai, imprinted, api, even, rajanya, of royalty, bandhun, as family members, vigyaya, recognizing, drushta, seen, purvan, previously, achintayat, he considered. Purport by His Divine Srila Prabhupada ki translation Prabhupada. Shukadeva Goswami said, from the sound of their voices, their physical stature, and the marks of bow strings on their forearms, Jarasandha could tell that his guests were of the royal order. He began to think he had seen them somewhere before. But the Acharyas point out that Jarasandha had seen Lord Krishna, Bhimasena and Arjuna at Draupadi's Swayamvara ceremony. Since they had come begging in the guise of Brahmanas, Jarasandha thought they must be low-class Kshatriyas, as indicated here by the word Rajanya Bandhu. Next verse 23. Rajanya bandhavo yete brahmalingani bibrati devani vikitam tebhya itimanam api deshtyajam. Translation. Jarasandha thought, these are surely members of the royal order, dressed as Brahmanas. But still, I must grant their request for charity, even if they beg me for my own body. Purport. Here Jarasandha reveals his strong commitment to charity, especially when begged by Brahmanas. ओम ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानजनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपं कदा मह्यं ददाति स पदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीजातपदकमलं श्रीवैष्णवं च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सागरं रघुनाथं गदाश्रीजं साधु सागरं सावधन परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पदम सागर ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितं च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्ते तप्त कांचनी गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरि प्रिये वंशा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुएव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौरभक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे मुखं करोति वाचालं पंगुलंघयति गिरिं यत्कृपातमं वन्दे गुरुदेव दीनतारिणे यत्कृपातमं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम्। ओं नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरे चैव नरोत्तमं देवी सरस्वती व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टाप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया Bhagavati Uttama Sloke Bhakti Rivavati Naistiki. So these verses, text number 22 and 23, we'll read again. Sukadeva Goswami said, from the sounds of their voices, their physical stature, and the marks of bow strings on their forearms, Jarasandha could tell that his guests were of the royal order. He began to think he had seen them somewhere before. Srila Prabhupada used to say, your identification as a devotee or as a king or an executive, how can you recognize? Simply by dress. You can know this person is a king man, or he is a president, or he is film star, or he is a beggar on the street by the dress code. So when devotees they go outside, they are well decorated with tilak, kantimala, and bead bags, and armed with books, Srila Prabhupada books to distribute among the public. They are very clean dressed. By just seeing a devotee, one can remember Krishna. These are Hare Krishna devotees. By seeing their appearance only, then one can know he is a devotee. And if you simply go by with a pant, shirt, or any things, like a karmi dress, if you go, of course, it is recommended in certain countries. You have to go with your dress code, like pant and shirt, everything. You cannot go with you wear dhoti and kurta, like in Singapore. So, this dress code shows that what you represent. Because first appearance give a last experience in the mind of onlooker. He, one time I was using one like dhoti not ironed or pressed, and I was wearing any just like a kurta, not well pressed and everything. My Guru Maharaj chastised me. What type of dress you are, a joker? You look like a joker or something. In here in Chicago, he was here in his room when I was there. Hmm. So you have to, first of all, your appearance should be very good. Here Jarasandha could see that the three people who are those like Arjun, Krishna, and Bhima, they have come in disguise of Brahman. How could he guess that? By their appearance, by their talks, by that like Prabhupada used to give a nice analogy when you speak, you can like like two doctors, they are speaking each other, they are discussing each other. What they will speak? They will speak about medicine, how to do surgery, and all medical related terms they will use. But when two persons, they will, like two business persons, they are meeting each other. They will discuss about their business. What is the opportunity, how to get more profit, how to spread advertisement to boost up the sale, like that. They will speak each other like that. They do conference, everything. Similarly, when two devotees they meet each other, they discussed about Krishna Katha. What the pastimes of Krishna, how did Krishna do like this? So that is why when they are on dining table or they are eating prasadam, honoring prasadam, they discuss about pastimes of Krishna, the Supreme Person Godhead. These are the different type of talks among different type of personalities. Then when two thieves will meet each other, they will discuss about how to steal, how to carry out their programs, to take out the or to give result of robbery, everything's like that. That is why association is very, very important. Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Shastra, Kaya Lavimatra Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Siddha hai. If you just associate with saintly person, you will get the quality of saints. And if you associate with criminals, you will get criminals' behavior. And that is why it is recommended to associate properly with proper person. Here, when Jarasandha could see, oh, these are in disguise of Brahmanas. They are not looking like Brahmanas. They have bowstring on their mark of bowstring on the forearms, and they are they from their bold stature, they look like Kshatriyas. Suppose a person on the street we see here in America, lot of people, they are from very from aristocratic family. Somehow or other they could not maintain their house or they could not pay the property tax, something or mortgage. They are on the street. They beg on the street with pant and shirt, with nice shoes, like costly shoes and pants, shirt with jacket, everything. And but they beside the vehicle or in your car. So what do you think? And if any onlooker will see, what is this? This guy is strong and stout. He is afraid of working and he is scared of working outside, and he choose this profession of begging. Because you can immediately guess what type of that person is by his appearance. He is not looking like beggar. Beggar means he must have torn cloth, or he must have alm bag, or he will be very lean and thin, like that. That appearance shows that he is a beggar. But a person who is having with a nice pant and shirt, and if he begs, what do you think? You will think that he is not a beggar. You will not be interested to give any money even. Of course, the begging is not promoted by our Srila Prabhupada on the basis of scripture. Like one time, Srila Prabhupada, he was traveling from New Delhi to Vrindavan in his car, and some of his disciples were in the car. But when a beggar approached Prabhupada to ask some for money, then Prabhupada and one of the devotee was going to give some money. That time Prabhupada chastised him. No, don't give money. Why? Because if you will give money, with that money, they will do all nonsense. They may misutilize this money. They may go for wine. They may go for prostitute. So like that, they will do all bad things. That karma, what you are encouraging them by giving some donation or by giving some money, that will encourage them to do all this nonsense. So that bad karma will come to you. Rather, you give them some good advice. Hey, why don't you go and do some work or give some prasadam? Best way to give some prasadam if you have, like banana or fruits, or if you are carrying some Krishna prasadam, then you can give them so that they will be purified in their body and consciousness. They will be purified. So prasadam is the best gift, a best charity you can give to the beggar, not the money. This is what Prabhupada injects. Here, we find when Arjuna and Bhima are there and Krishna are there in disguise of Brahmanas. They are not looking like Brahmanas, but they looking are like Kshatriyas. Ajasana could recognize, oh, remember here in purport verses, oh, from Acharya's commentary, that then he recognized, oh, I have seen this type of faces somewhere. Then he is trying to recollect his memory. Oh, I must have seen somewhere. Like sometimes when you happen to see somebody, what you see? You find what? That, oh, you must have, you happen to see a person, sometimes by their face, you can recognize, oh, I must have seen this Prabhu somewhere. Then you can try to recollect, oh, maybe Sadhu Sangha, I have seen this devotee. Or maybe Ratha I have seen this devotee somewhere. Okay. So like you are trying to recollect. Same way, here Jarasandha is recollecting his memory by thinking, then he could, oh, I have seen these three personalities in where? In Draupadi Swayamvara ceremony. This Bhima and Arjuna and all Pandavas, they were in disguise of Brahman also. In Draupadi Swayamvara ceremony. Then, when no Kshatriyas were able to the win the test is given by Drupada Maharaj, then these Brahmanas, when he declared that there is no, I assume there are no Kshatriyas in this world who can win this task of hitting one piece was there on the top of a wheel, and the wheel was rotating, and one has to see the reflection of the piece on the water, and he will look at the reflection and then he will shoot to the eyes of fish. But nobody could do it. Of course, Karna was supposed to do that, but Draupadi, in the indication of Krishna's indication, Draupadi did allow to him to take part in that contest. He could have won also, Karna. He was a great archer. So, anyhow, then these Brahmanas, in disguise of Brahmana, all Pandavas, they came out and Arjuna could hit the target and he won the hand of Draupadi in that Swayamvara ceremony. That Brahmanas, now that time Jarasandha was looking, who was that Brahmana? That same Brahmana is nothing but he is the Arjuna here. Like if you keep one piece of diamond in the dark room, what will happen? By its appearance, by its glazing, by its glazeness, one can see in the darkness, oh, there is a diamond is there. By its luster. Same way, Arjuna, either he is in form of a Brahmana or in archer. His opulence is there from his face, opulence is coming. Krishna, the supreme personality of Godhead, who is the full of opulence, six opulences, the most beautiful. How can one hide within his disguised form? By seeing his face, and Bhima, the mighty Bhima, who has a well-built body, how can he disguise himself in the front of Jarasandha by just dressing with it like a Brahman? No, it was not possible. Then another point it has been given here in this verse, not in the purport. Jarasandha, he must look, and first appearance, just before he analyzed these personalities, and first sight he thought, maybe these are not real Brahmanas, but they are Kshatriyas. Maybe they are Kshatriyas as like a low class Kshatriyas. He was contemplating. Why? Because That is a word it has been used here. The words Rajanya Bandhu. Rajanya Bandhu means Rajanya is kings. Rajanya means kings. Bandhu or Kshatriyas. When Bandhu means the friend of, like we have in our Bhagavad Gita, Prabhupada stated, Dvija Bandhu. What is the word Dvija Bandhu? Dvija means twice born. Like who has taken birth two times, like devotees, they are called Dvijas. Because one time they took birth from their biological parents, and second time when they get initiated, they are called, second time they take birth from their spiritual master. So they are called Dvija. But who is Dvija Bandhu? Dvija Bandhu means like Smarta Brahmanas. Smarta Brahmana means those who are born in family of Brahmanas. They have no qualification of Brahmanas. Samadama tapasucham khantri marjam evacha. So these are qualities, are some they don't have tolerance power, they don't have like they are not speaking truth, they have so all the neat and cleanness. So similarly, of course, these are lacking in them, in their character, we cannot say them as Brahman, according to Bhagavad Gita. Then what you can refer them? They are called Dvija Bandhu, Dvija Bandhu. They are not Dvija, but they are Dvija Bandhu. These Smarta Brahmanas, caste Brahmanas. Same way, here Rajan Bandhu means they are not real Kshatriyas, but they are poor Kshatriyas, they are low class Kshatriyas. That's what who had contemplated. Jarasandha had contemplated. Of course, the next verse is stating, Jarasandha thought there are surely members of the real orders dressed as Brahmanas. But still, I must grant their request for the charity, even if they beg me for my own body. Look, Jarasandha, although he was a demon, but he had some good quality also, that although demons they are demonic, they have demonic nature, sometimes they have good nature also. Like that, here we find that Jarasandha, he has a good quality that he is always respectful for Brahmanas. And whatever Brahmanas asks, he never denies them. That was one of his good quality. When Brahmana, real Brahmana, that were adorned with these what are 9 qualities of Brahminical nature, if he appears, one must give charity or help them. So this is the scriptural injunction. You cannot deny anything is asked by one Brahmana, real Brahman, bona fide Brahman. Then this Jarasandha is thinking, although they are in royal order, but they have come in disguise of Brahmana, so I must fulfill their desire. I must give charity, whatever they want. Here is a problem. Now what is the, let us discuss about charity. So Srila Prabhupada has mentioned in Bhagavad Gita that charity cannot be given indiscriminately. You have a lot of money, you should not give whimsically to anybody wants charity. No. And also, second point Prabhupada is mentioning, there is a nice verse, Datavyam iti jat diyate, diyate nupakaranam. Datavyam iti jat diyate, nupakaranam, anupakaranam. Deshe kale cha patre cha taddanam satvikam srutam. your charity will be spiritualized and it will be sattvika. There are three modes of nature. One is called mode of ignorance, mode of goodness, and mode of passion. Your charity will be considered as a mode of ignorance when you give charity in apatra. Apatra means not to a worthy person, at not a proper place. Because in this verse it has been stated, Dese kale cha patre cha. Dese means where the charity should be given. The charity should be given in the place of pilgrimage. If you have gone to Jagannath Puri or if you have gone to any dhama like Vrindavan, Mayapur, or if you have gone to Badrikashram and all these holy places, Rameswaram, if you have gone to all these holy places, you can give charity to whom? You can charity to whom? Or if you have not gone to anywhere, you can give charity in the temple or in Hare Krishna temple where the devotional service is prevalent. You can give charity in the temple. They say, Kale. Kale means what time you have to give the charity. The charity should be given on the lunar eclipse day. Or yesterday was lunar eclipse. Day before yesterday or yesterday it was lunar eclipse in some part of Europe. Then during the lunar eclipse time or solar eclipse time, you should give charity. Then they say, Kale, you may say, now how can I give to Hare Krishna temple to some donation? But this is not lunar. No. In every day is a festival for the devotees. Prabhupada mentioned, it's not on particular day like Janmashtami or Gaur Purnima, we have like the festival time, whoever is visitors, they are coming, they are giving charity, they are giving donation. Same way, even if it is not festival day, because every day is festival for devotees. Because Krishna, his other name is Navajovanancha. He is Navajovana. Every day he is ever fresh, ever youthful. Even if you happen to see Kishore Kishori, they looks very beautiful, look very opulent, and it is beyond the comparison. So they are Navajovana, ever youthful. That is why every day is festival for us. Every day is a new year for devotees. You can give charity to the temple. Next, they say Kale cha patre cha patra. Who is the real person to receive your charity? Real person is like Brahmanas here we see in Bhagavatam. That Jarasandha is going to give charity to the Brahmanas. Then the real Brahmanas are bona fide Brahmanas. Or you can give to sannyasis, in our ISKCON sannyasis. They are most bona fide one. ISKCON devotees, they are well trained. How to utilize your donation? These are the three aspects. So like this, Kale Chapatricha. Tad Danam Satvikam Srutam. Then your charity will be called, or donation will be called or spiritualized. Or your money is purified. If you do not give any single penny to anybody, then you will be called as a miser, Krupana. Krupana's opposite word is Brahmana. Brahmana gives away everything, even in exchange of his life. Take one nice example from Srimad Bhagavatam. There was a king, his name was Sibi. This king, Sibi, he was the king of Usanara kingdom or Usanara country. His name and fame was spread everywhere. Everybody they know that he was a great charity giver. One time to test his charity, King Indra, he became the hunter bird like eagle. Then an Agni Agni means fire god, he became a dove or pigeon. This dove, he was chasing after him. Who? This Indra or this eagle is chasing after the dove. And this dove came and fell on the lap of King Sibi. And he asked to give his shelter. He took the shelter of the lap of King Sibi. Then Hunter Baran came, and this eagle came and told, "Oh king, give my release him. I want to eat him, as I am very hungry." King Sibi said, "No, this bird has taken shelter on my lap. I cannot give. Whoever has taken shelter under me, it is the king's duty to give protection to his citizen, to any person who has taken shelter." Then what have to do? Okay, you do one thing. I am very hungry. I have to eat. Okay, go ahead. If I can, he suggested, okay, if I give you another meat or same equivalent weight of this bird, can you be satisfied? He said, well, but no, I don't want any other bird. I want only same pigeons. I want to eat him. Oh, what to do? No, you have to change that. But okay, I will be satisfied if you can give your own meat. By cutting by own meat, I will be also satisfied. Eagle said. King said, well, that I can do. Okay, he weighed one side, he put pigeon, another that pigeon or Agni, another side he cut some piece of muscles from his hand and he put on the other side. Astronomical means it became surprisingly that it was becoming heavier and heavier. The body was becoming heavier and heavier. The king cut so many from different part of his body and put the muscles. But it became heavier. Finally, king sat on the balance. Then King Indra was very happy. He was very pleased. Okay, ask me what the boon you want. And they remove their disguisedness, and then now this pigeon become like fire god, and Indra was the eagle. They were very pleased with king's charity, and they blessed him. And then this personality, King Sibi was the member of Yamaraj assembly. See that, and he used to, his best friend, he was King Yajati. That King Jajati and they are very close friends each other. King Sibi and King Jayati, they used to go to Swargaloka, heaven, by their own body. King Sibi was the member of Yamaraj assembly. So this is about charity. So here again, charity, if you will consider like, there is a nice verse in Srimad Bhagavatam, Nataddanam prasansati jena brutir vipadyate. Nataddanam prasansati. That charity is not praiseworthy. If it is hampering your own occupation, like so many devotees, they leave up everything. Of course, it is good. They have leave up all material activities. They come and in the temple, they just come and take prasadam, and they run away and they don't work outside. No, not this type of course it is good. Taking prasadam and coming temple is very, very nice. Of course, same times you have to do your duty. But if your duty, but you're leaving aside your duty and just you surrender everything for Christian service, that is good. Okay, leave up everything and stay in the temple. But staying outside, taking the advantage of temple, same times but not working, and you have a lot of bill and to pay, but you are not doing anything. That's the laziness. That is that scripture, the Bhagavatam is telling, no. Jena brutir vipadyate. And if your occupation is hampered, is disturbed, You should not do that charity. Some devotees are out of emotion. They give away so much money to a person or anybody is asking and they do some charity work. But same time they don't have money. They are not able to get that. But whatever they have, they possess, they give away. That is not recommended by scripture. Jena vrutir vipadyati. Then what you have to do? Deshe kale chapa. Not Jagya karma tapa, Jagya tapa. What is that line? Dana Jagyam tapa karma. Dana is charity, Jagya fire sacrifice, tapa austerity, Dhyana Jagyam tapa karma activities. Loke Bruti Mata Jatha. Loke Bruti Mata Jatha means whatever the loke means the people they say, you have to follow like that. That people means if your seniors or guru says you have to follow. Accordingly, you have to do jagya, tapa, means austerity, sacrifice, activities, everything should do according to their instruction. This verse I am quoting from where? From Srimad Bhagavatam, when Sukracharya, the so-called guru, he forbade to Bali Maharaj to give charity to Brahman Dev. That time Sukracharya, he gave advice to Bali Maharaj like that, you don't give charity. Lord Hari, he has come in disguise of dwarf, Brahmana Dev. Don't give, he will take away everything from you. But he discarded. He said, no, but even if Vishnu has come in front of me, oh Bhagya, what the great fortune I have. I should give up everything, including me. Here, like Jarasandha is telling, even if they want, even they are Arjuna and Bhima or Krishna himself, they have come, they are in royal order, they have come in front of me as a beggar, as a Brahman. So I must give, I must earn my fame. Even if they want my body, I will give away. That's what in Srimad Bhagavatam it is mentioned. That is same way also Bali Maharaj discarded his so-called guru who was forbidding to give away everything for Krishna's pleasure. That should be. For the sake of Krishna's pleasure, devotee is ready to give up everything. But in return what happened? Krishna gives everything. Like Bali Maharaj, when he gave away everything, by surrendering himself, by when Lord Sri Krishna put his lotus feet on the head of his Bali Maharaj, he pressed him down to the Patalpuri and he gave the Patal planets. And not only that, Krishna became his doorman. So this was the great fortune of Bali Maharaj. So here also we see that Jarasandha is also ready. He is going, even if they beg my body, I am ready to give away. So we will discuss anything. So we will stop here. Anything you want to ask, questions? Any discuss about charity and or anything, whatever comes to your mind. Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
I do have kind of a question. Arjuna, his attraction to was it
Arjuna is what?
attraction to the female was it? It wasn't Lady Subhadra. It was
Arjuna was attracting what? To
attracted to the female.
females. Okay.
The female.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Arjuna was attracted to females. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
good.
And it wasn't Lady Subhadra. The name was And not Lady Subhadra was another name.
Yeah, Arjuna had like 3 wives. Like he was he was a great archer. When he visited Northern India, he like what is his names of his wife? There in like Manipur. Ah, Manipur. One girl was there. She was Ulupi, I think. She was attracted. She became his wife of Arjun, and also of course Subhadra was his one of his wife, and Subhadra was also attracted by Arjun, by his body stature and his behavior, everything, and also Draupadi was his wife. So like three, he had 3 wives.
So Krishna refers to him as O sinless one, right? And if Krishna refers to Arjuna as O sinless one, sinless,
Yeah,
without
Krishna is
sin.
referred as
He was
sinless.
Was
Yeah.
he pure devotee? Was Arjuna a pure devotee?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Sakha, that is in Bhagavad Gita. It has mentioned, what is that? Sakha Cheti. That means one word I remember from Bhagavad Gita. No, he was his friend as well as Sishya Teham Sadimang Tam Prapannam. You are also my friend and same time you are my disciple. When any ordinary person cannot become his friend of Krishna, unless he is sinless. Always, okay?
So I would not assume that his attraction was I would not assume that his attraction was from lust, but what was the attraction coming from? Arjuna's attraction to women. Where was it coming from?
Arjuna was not attracted. Let's clear your statement. Arjuna was not attracted, but the other opposites, as opposite sex, like females, they are attracted. Like, say, for example, when he went to Dwarika as a friend of, after traveling all pilgrimages, then he went there to Dwarika to see Krishna. He was the guest of Krishna. That time, the Subhadra happened to see him on his way, and he was in disguise of a Brahmana. But Subhadra was attracted by this Brahmana speaker, but same times, she started speaking with this Brahmana. Have you seen Arjuna? Like, why? What is there in Arjuna? He's telling Arjuna himself. He's telling, what is great quality in Arjuna? I don't see anything, Arjuna. No, no, you Brahmana, you don't say like that. Arjuna was because Subhadra had so many things about Arjuna, about glories of Arjuna. She was in fall in love with Arjuna by not seeing. I like just like Rukmini. She had never seen Krishna before. By hearing the glories of Krishna, she was in love with Krishna. She had fallen in love with Krishna. Then he so much so that she wrote one letter to Krishna. Look, my Swayamvar, I have already, of course, I have not seen you, but I have dedicated my life, soul, and body to you. So if I am not going to marry you, then I will end up my life. Then Krishna, he is Bhakta Vatsala. He could understand everything, the heart of Rukmini. Then he went and kidnapped Rukmini. So that is different story. So similarly here Subhadra, although she had not seen Arjuna, but she was in love with Arjuna mentally. So when she could hear against so many words against Arjuna from the mouth of Arjuna in disguise of Brahmana, she thought if you were not a Brahmana, I could have cut off your throat. She took out the knife. Ooh, Subhadra. But Arjuna disclosed, then Krishna came at that time. Krishna said, oh, my dear sister, what are you going to do? This is same Arjuna. Then she got ashamed. So like that. So Arjuna was not attracted, Subhadra was attracted. Of course, Draupadi case is different. Arjuna could win by test of archery. So like that same way. But one other girl in Manipur, in our Rohini Mataji is from Manipur. That place, why they are called Vaishnavas? They are very great Vaishnavas. Prabhupada has written in Srimad Bhagavatam, Manipuris are great Vaishnavas. See, we have Manipuri Matajis here. So they are great Vaishnavas. Why? Because from Arjuna times, from Krishna's time, Arjuna went in northern India to Manipur. That one king's daughter, I forgot her real name is Ulupi, I think. Then I may not be correct, but I forgot the name. So that the prince became attracted to Arjuna and Arjuna married. And Arjuna, because in Srimad Bhagavatam it has been stated, if a woman approach a man, man cannot refuse. This is a statement of Bhagavatam. But a man, if he approach a woman can refuse. But a woman who asks, oh, I want to have a baby from you. If some woman or girl asks, so you must have to fulfill that desire. So this is the injunction. Anyway, Vedic injunction. So same way, this lady, this woman, the prince from northern India, she approached Arjun, then Arjun married. Then one, his son's name, I forgot what is it. Then they had a son. From that descendant, that all these Manipuris are there. So that is why they are very great Vaishnavas. Prabhupada mentioned here in Srimad Bhagavatam. Correct? Hare Krishna. Yeah, that is what. If you ask, something will come out. If you don't ask, then like you cannot churn. You cannot churn out. Okay? That's good. So, Mataji, let's hear from you something. Yes, Mataji.
So Jarasandha is understanding that his giving of charity will mean giving his body.
Jarasandha.
He's understanding that his giving of charity to these three personalities posing as Brahmanas means he's going to be giving up his body. He's understanding that.
Yeah, he is even ready to give up his own body. He is doing. Yeah, that's good. All right, Krishna. श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय. शिल प्रभुपाद की जय. वंचा कल्पतरु वैसा कृपा सिंधु ये वच पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवो नमो नमः. जय श्री